around this great country of ours and talk to you about beautiful traditions. Povitica is just such an incredible story because a lot of people in our country have a family recipe for Povitica. And here at QVC, our family recipe is from Strawberry Hill. And Strawberry Hill Povitica, this offer is a 3 1-pound holiday swirled bread assortment. And swirled bread, this likens itself to cake, but it's actually pastry. And so you can slice it and make French toast. You can slice it and butter it if you would like to. Slice it thin and make a little Monte Cristo if you're feeling fancy. What? But you're getting one each of English walnut, apple cranberry crunch, and white chocolate cherry. I know. It's just divine. This is an old Eastern European recipe, and it is made in Kansas City, and you have your choice of ship week. So you can have it shipped on November 7th, or you can have it shipped on December 5th. And either way, the November ship week is more limited, but you have 3 easy payments of $15.13 to get it home or to ship to a loved one, because this is a beautiful gift to receive and to give. And it's on free shipping and handling. Now, Kimberly Grayson is joining us. She's another one of our fancy food friends and always so much fun. Hi, Kimberly. How are you?
Hello, Mary. It is so good to see you and to bring the tradition of the Strawberry Hill Povitica to this wonderful food festivities. And I want to take us back. Let's go even beyond Kansas City.
Let's do it.
Let's go back to Eastern Europe, where this originates from. Let's take a trip back in time to 1900, when the two grandmothers of Croatian descent really got the idea that they were going to send their family to the United States with this recipe in hand for the English walnut Povitica. Povitica translates to swirled bread, and as you can see, that's where all those beautiful swirls are. But this is the original flavor that started it all. So no recipe would be complete without putting the English walnut in. And so that is the one that we are just loving as the original, and it has to be in here. But I also want to tell you about the 2 other flavors, and then we can break them down and tell you what's inside each. Then we go to the apple crunch cranberry, or apple cranberry crunch. And what this is, it's a marriage between 2. So imagine if you put the English walnut together with the apple cinnamon, which many of you may know and love from Strawberry Hill. And that gives you that wonderful holiday flavor and a little bit of the crunch. And then last but absolutely not least is our white chocolate cherry. Okay, I'm going to start by describing this flavor because it is out of this world, Mary. This is a combination of cream cheese and grandma's cherry pie filling. Wow. So imagine you're putting together a cherry pie with almost that feeling of like a cream cheese filling. And then we go ahead and add in Ghirardelli white chocolate. So I can't think of anything better. And Mary, as you're sitting there looking at it, right, that's the feeling I get each and every time I look at a slice or I look at the piece of the loaf. What's beautiful here, and I'm actually going to take a slice so you can see it. Not only can you see the white Ghirardelli chocolate in there, but I'm going to tell you that cherry pie filling is not just any cherries. This is made with Marasca cherries. So those are those extra red, beautifully plump, both tart and sweet cherries that come from Croatia. So you find them on the coastline. It's a combination of the water there and the soil and how it comes together that really makes for the very best, most plump and juicy cherries. So why not, right? Croatian descent, let's get the very best of the cherries in this particular one, right? Isn't that so
heavenly. Good? And the sweetness of the white chocolate confection with the cherry, the tartness of the cherry is just such a beautiful combo. But let's keep going. I'm enraptured.
Yes, so here we're going to do the English walnut. As I mentioned, this is the one that started it all. This is what both of the grandmothers made lovingly and painstakingly. They went ahead and crushed these English walnuts, went ahead and mixed it with sweet, creamy butter, and then let's put in a bit of honey, a touch of that, and a touch of real sugar. So you get a combination of that savory walnut mixed with that creamy sensation of the butter, and then why not sweeten it up just a little bit? So this is such a lovely combination. And I'd love to talk about the way that a Povitica is made now that we've talked about the 3 different flavors. So Mary, this is, as you mentioned, it looks like it's a loaf, right? So this is a half of one. And somebody would say, okay, well, isn't this a bread? It looks like a loaf. Well, not exactly. So you go ahead and you cut a slice and you say, well, as I take a bite, this is going to be like a cake because it does have that cakey consistency. But because it is rolled and swirled, it's a combination of the pastry rolled out thin layered and layered with all of this beautiful filling, which is 70%, and then made into this loaf pan with an S-shaped swirl. That's what officially makes it a pastry. And as we're showing these boxes, I want to talk about how easy it is to gift these. We're going ahead and giving you just a beautiful box. If you want to go ahead and make it a bow and go, nice and easy. And Mary, I love that you shared some amazing ways to think about this. French toast, right? We could go ahead and make so many great things. But I'm going to show you one that I'm going to bake up right after we're done, because this is going to be my treat after the show. I took pieces. So as I'm cutting and I'm making slices, I went ahead and took a couple of slices of each of the flavors and I cubed them up. This I am going to mix in just one egg, a little bit of milk, and bake it off to make a bread pudding.
Oh,
Come on.
my gosh, Kimberly.
Right?
That
How good
sounds
is that
amazing.
gonna be?
And I mean, Christmas morning, what a
Yes.
great treat. I mean, that would be a great way to kick off the day. My mother always used to make a breakfast casserole. Oh, I used to look forward to that one too, just with Santa stopping by too. Now, here's the deal. We have the ship week of November 7th. We also have the ship week of December 5th. If you get this as your holiday tradition, lock down your order now, because we have 3 easy payments of $15.13. You're getting 3 1-pound loaves. You're getting 1 each of the English walnut, apple cranberry crunch, and the white chocolate cherry. So I would not wait on getting these. Just a little insider tip there. These are pretty hard to come by the rest of the year. So thrilled that we have them in the show today in our big 4-hour food extravaganza here on In the Kitchen with Mary. My friend, thank you, thank you. And as we wrap up, you're gonna come back with one more item in the show.
I sure am. I think we're all getting thirsty. I think we need a little something to take some sips of, Mary.
I think